Welcome to day 4 of my Scotland trip, everybody. I've literally just spent an hour in the car trying to defrost because it was so cold up there. It wasn't too bad last night, bit of a cold wind, but this morning it was absolutely freezing. So I thought, right, what I'm going to do, pack the tent up, get down to the tea room at Cobbo Station, and I'll get there 2 hours before my train and just sit at tea room and get something to eat. I was going to get burger and chips and everything. Anyway, gets down to the tea room. On a Thursday, it only opens at 4:30 in the afternoon. Today is Thursday. So literally I just sat on the platform for 2 hours in a freezing cold wind, and I was absolutely gibbering. Oh man, it was so cold. So I got back to the car, literally got all the heaters on, warmed myself up. I've just posted the video. And now this is the start of day 4, so I've just pulled up. I've drove down the side of Loch Rannoch. I'm coming to Loch Tummel at the moment, and I'll spin this round and I'll show you the map, show you what I'm doing next. Right, so Loch Tummel, there we are. So I've been miles down this road. I mean miles down it. 38 blooming mile down this road it is from that A9. So I'm coming along here now. And then I'm going to go back to Pitlochry where I was yesterday. And then I'm taking this road over here. The A924. And then I'll be taking, at the Bridge of Calais, I'll be taking the A93 north. And that will take me up kind of past Braemar. There's Braemar here. And then I'm swinging right past Balmoral Castle, and then I'm going to Ballater, and then I'm coming down Glenmook down here, and there's a place called the Spittal of Glenmook. I'm going to park there, and then this loch called Loch Mook, about there is Glas-Allt-Sheil Bothy, I think it's called. It's actually Queen Victoria's old residence, and she used to go there when her husband died. It was her retreat. It's like a mansion, honestly, at the side of a lake, and at the back of it is where the Bothy is, but the mansion's still there. It's all boarded up now. I've seen videos of it, so that's where I'm going to head for tonight. I'll probably go in the Bothy and film it, but I won't be camping in the Bothy because of the chances of people being there or coming there. But there looks spectacular woodland around there, just before the Bothy. Round here, the woods look amazing. So I'm going to get in there with my tent. And so that's a plan of action. So let's head to Pitlochry and beyond. Just look at these roads in Scotland. Absolutely stunning. Nobody on them at all. It is an absolute privilege to drive up here. Just kind of past the Spittal of Glas-Allt-Sheil, and I'm coming up to Braemar's in about 25 mile. But wow, it's just this all the way through this big pass. Absolutely amazing, honestly. Right, I've arrived at the Spittal of Glenmook, and you know what an absolute laugh. Look at that for parking prices. Cars and motorbikes, £6. So you're thinking, well, that's bad enough. Choose your vehicle type. Car. One day £6. Leave by 23:59 tonight or today. I'm overnight here. I'm going to a Bothy. There's a mountain Bothy round here, and I'm staying overnight, pal. So you're having one bloody payment, and that is it. What a rip-off. Right, let's leave the car then and head off to this Bothy. Yeah, don't like that. I don't like that how people charge for parking, but it expires at 23:59 hours. when there's a bothy over there that people would obviously go and stay in overnight. You know what happens now? I've paid for today. Do I have to pay again tomorrow? Am I going to get charged again? You know, I don't know what I think about this part of Scotland. It's beautiful, it's absolutely stunning. I've come up through like the Glas-Allt-Sheil, that drive before, through up to the Glas-Allt-Sheil ski centre. Absolutely stunning, honestly, absolutely stunning. Sorry, there's quite a bit of wind there. Beautiful road, and Braemar and that road all the way down to Ballater, it's gorgeous, but it reeks of money, it really does. It's all full of people in Land Rovers and barber jackets and wellies and deer stalking types. Do you know what I mean? It's not really my type of people, and it just seems very controlled round here. It's not great for people who's got camper vans, people who want a wild camp. But you know, it's been a beautiful day though. It's been a gorgeous day, and like I said, a lovely drive. But yeah, even that road coming down there, I mean, about 5 miles back there were signs saying the parking charges, which I thought, for a motorbike, £6, come on. But I thought, right, well, I'll just find a lay-by. Every lay-by had no parking, passing place written on it, even though a lot of them were passing places. You know, they're just making it difficult. You know, I hope the rest of Scotland's not going to follow this, what I've just seen today. You know, because this is the last bastion of freedom for people like me, wild campers, people in camper vans, that kind of stuff. And I don't know, it just seems like they're blooming turning the screw. You know, they want people coming up, booking deer stalking holidays and spending thousands of pounds and going shooting. That's what they want, really. Round this part of the woods, anyway. I was going to go to Balmoral tomorrow, but I might sack that off and just start heading over to the west coast. I'll see what this is like, this Bothy. I'm expecting maybe people are in there, I don't know. It is a Thursday night. I'm not staying in it anyway, but I might cook my food in there. And it's about 3 miles from here, so let's see what happens. Well, that's my direction of travel down there. That's where the lock is. Got to kind of come down here first to the houses there, and then turn left by them. But basically, everything behind the houses there, that's all the Balmoral estate. I mean, basically, as the crow flies in that direction, a couple of miles is Balmoral Castle. So it's all very hoity-toity, hunting types round here. Hopefully I will avoid most of them. Well, here it is, Queen Victoria's old retreat. Oh, it's absolutely amazing, isn't it? I have actually been to the Bothy. I've left my rucksack outside it, and no one's in. And it does look quite appealing. There's a bit of firewood, there's some candles, there's even a guitar and a banjo looking thing on the wall. But this is all just abandoned, it's all just boarded up. I mean, it's obviously got glass in it, but it's all locked and boarded up. I'll do a proper tour of this tomorrow and show you, but hey, I'll tell you what, I knew it was a beautiful location. I'd checked it out. Really thought there might have been people here, but I am tempted to camp, I really am. I just don't like Bothys. There's my rucksack down here. I put my head torch on my head so we can you can see, because obviously mountain Bothys do not have electricity. There we are. In memory of Graham Lever, who died on Askival-on-Rhum in January 1988. The Glas-Allt-Sheil Bothy was renovated by the Dundee University Rucksack Club. Okie dokes. Let's have a look at it. Might be better without though. No, it's not. I mean, there's a bit of wood. There's a fireplace here. Couple of guitars. I mean, this bit's only small. And there's some really steep stairs going up there. And that leads to another sleeping platform, which you could get loads up here. So this is the downstairs. Downstairs is obviously a bit darker. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook up in here. I'm going to get a feed on, and then I'm going to go outside and put my tent up. I just don't like sleeping in bothies, I really don't. Right, it's 7:30 at night. Just had my food. So I'm just looking for somewhere to wash my mess tin, but I saw a deer over here. Just wondering if he's still knocking about. It's only a young one. Yeah, I've wondered hard about staying in it tonight, but I'm still leaning towards coming out here. I know it's quite windy and it's not the warmest night, but I do sleep better outside. It's weird. Imagine a face just sticking out through one of them windows now. It's mad though, isn't it? Queen Victoria just come here. It said there on the front, built by Queen Victoria in 1868. Madness. And this is where she used to come when her husband died, and she used to just contemplate life, I suppose. We'll have a proper moot tomorrow. I mean, I'm 95% no one would turn up now, especially on like a Thursday night. But I just don't sleep well in them. Especially ones that look like this, in the middle at night. That's going to be proper spooky. Right, this is where I'm thinking of camping down here. It's quite out the wind and it's right by the lake. Look at that little beach and everything. I'm going to see how close I can get to these deers. Do you know what? He just looked at me then and then just turned around and carried on eating. Like, not bothered at all. That's mad. It's only a young one as well. Oh man, this is like proper Scotland. This is proper. Hello, honey. If I come camping down here tonight, will you not go munching me tent? Will you not munch me tent? No. That's cool. That shows they're used to people. That's a bad thing as well though, because when he grows into a big stag, he's going to be blooming game for some blooming scumbags who will blooming shoot him and cut his head off and hang it on a bloody wall. Wearing a barber jacket, sipping bloody £100 a shot single malt whiskey, probably with a double barrel name. Saying that, I've got a double barrel name, but not all idiots have got double barrel names. But nice this, isn't it? But yeah, I'll sleep better out here, even though I know there's deer knocking about everywhere. I'd rather be out here than sleeping as part of a haunted mansion. You know, they've got chairs moving on their own and stuff. Great. Well, this is where I'm set up, guys. I hummed and hard about staying in the Bothy. But I know I'll sleep better out here. I just know I will. And you know what a stunning location. The house is actually over here. I think this will look proper spooky later on, and I mean proper spooky. you know, I've watched Bothy videos before where chairs move on their own and stuff, but it's such a shame that no one lives here anymore. I mean, Queen Victoria's been here. You know, she's probably walked on this grass. Stunning, isn't it? But like I've said, I mean, I thought this was all part of the Bothy originally, but it's not. The Bothy's just down this little part here. I'll take you in. I mean, this other house as well, I mean, they're all unoccupied. They're all locked. They're all unoccupied. Just got the windows kind of boarded up. But, you know, you tell me, would you sleep here on your own? I mean, I'm not a big issue with it. But the thing is, a Bothy's somewhere that you'd head for. Let me put my head torch on. So this is the Bothy here. You know, I kind of came in before when it was a bit lighter. And it's certainly not looking any more appealing in the dark. Or as it's getting dark. Oh, there's a big deer outside. I'm not going to focus in and see that. You see that? Just looking out the back window. Oh, there's going to be deer all around my tent tonight. I just know it. Yeah. You know, I could sleep here. But one of them might start playing in the middle of the night. And one of them might start moving on its own. No, I don't think so, Cocker. I don't think so. The Bothy can stay empty for tonight. I know I'll get a good sleep outside. I mean, what would you do? I'll be honest, it's not warm. It's quite chilly. It's quite windy. But I am used to being outside. And also, on another note, I know I'm clutching at straws with this one, I suppose, but I do have tinnitus. And it's better if I'm outside and I can hear external noise. If it's too quiet, then all I can hear is white noise, which can drive me bloody crazy, I'll be honest. Isn't it beautiful though? And what a shame. Still owned by the Crown as well. King Charles actually owns this. And it's just here. I wouldn't say it's going to rack and ruin because the doors are locked, all the windows are intact. I think it's still kind of maintained to a certain standard, but it's not being used. Apart from the little Bothy at the back. Anyway, if anyone does decide to come down here in the dark tonight, they'll be 100% focused on seeing that Bothy. And they won't even know I'm tucked down here. And you know what? I brought a shed load of whiskey and I've had my tea. I had my tea in the Bothy. Had myself some noodles and tuna. So now I'm going to get in my tent, crack open a whiskey and just absolutely chillax. I've left this door open so I can lie in there looking out and just watch it go dark. Bliss.